Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a sit down video talking about why your hair may not be growing, or actually maybe your hair is growing but it's just breaking at the ends, and so you're not retaining length and it looks like your hair's not growing. The main theme that I'm going to be talking about is hair breakage, because a lot of people may think that their hair is not growing when it actually is, because you're alive, so your hair grows. But what may actually be happening is that your hair is breaking at the ends, and so you may not actually see a retention of length, and so that would lead you to think that your hair is not growing. Obviously this doesn't apply to anyone who has a medical condition or something which actually stops your hair from growing. It's just to do with people who may not be taking care of their hair the way it needs to be taken care of, and so the ends are breaking, or they're seeing more breakage around their edges or different areas of their scalp. One thing that I want to say to you guys who may not be seeing your hair growing and who are kind of like striving for that long hair is that you're not defined by your hair length. It may be something that you want, you know, to have longer hair, but it doesn't define you. So don't come and die because of hair length. Okay, so the first reason why your hair may not be growing is because it's dry. And before we get into talking about dry hair and why that may be causing breakage, I wanted to say that you need to make sure that your hair is actually dry and it's not just black hair. Black hair has texture to it, it has ridges, it has bumps and grooves, but don't mistake that for dryness. You need to learn the difference between the actual texture of your hair when it's nice and healthy and moisturized, and when it's dry. When your hair is dry, you're gonna feel the dryness, you're gonna feel the lack of moisture. So a good way to check is to run your hands through your hair, so starting from like the root of your hair to the ends of your hair, and see if there's a difference in the texture. If your hair is dry at the end, you will see and feel that the ends of your hair feel a bit more rough and raggedy in comparison to the top of your hair, which is usually more healthy. So dry hair leads to breakage because the hair is a bit more susceptible to breaking off when you're combing your hair or styling it because of its dryness. So before styling your hair, make sure that you're moisturizing your hair. What I use to moisturize my hair is water, and I just have it in this misty spray bottle. Can you even see that? It sprays really nicely. If you have used a spray bottle, you will get what I mean by that and why that's so important. But I literally just have this water bottle and I spray my hair. If the ends of your hair is dry, you may and probably do need a trim. You will know when your hair needs a trim because you can see it and you can feel it. Your hair may start to get harder to detangle and it may start to knot a lot at the ends. Another really easy way to see it is when your hair is out, you will see that the ends of your hair looks more airy and that you can see through it more. The hairdresser that I go to, Elite Hair Lounge, you know, when I do get the time to go there, recommend that you trim your hair every 3 months. Which may seem a bit excessive, but it actually does help your hair if it is trimmed because it's not breaking at the ends when it's dry. But if you do want to retain more length and you don't want to go for trims as often as that, then you could maybe push it to like 4 months or so, or you could dust the ends of your hair at home. Just make sure you're using suitable scissors for hair. Another way to help your hair out if it's dry and breaking off is to shampoo and condition your hair more often. A lot of people don't shampoo their hair enough. I like to shampoo my hair every week. And I know that might sound crazy, but your hair literally needs the moisture. The reason why a lot of these hair moisturizing products are on the market is because we're not washing our hair enough. So if you do decide to make the decision to shampoo your hair more often, make sure you're getting a hydrating shampoo. My favorite shampoo, which I use because I noticed how hydrated my hair felt after I went to the hairdressers and I saw that they were using this, is the KeraCare Hydrating and Detangling shampoo. This one I get is sulfate free, and this is the one that I use the majority of the time. I love it, and you know. But I also have been trying out another shampoo, which is the Camille Rose Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. I got this shampoo from a Treasure Tress event that I went to last year, was it this year? This company is black owned, so if you're looking to, you know, shop for more black owned products, then you can go for this because this is hydrating. But apart from that, I haven't tried out any other shampoos recently, so I can't give any more recommendations for hydrating ones. But just do your research, look through the ingredients and see what they're saying their shampoo's about. In terms of conditioner, when I'm just doing my regular weekly wash, I will use the number 2 to this, which is, because this is number 1, and then there's a number 2, which is the Humecto cream conditioner by KeraCare. Again, love it. I've seen a lot of people recommend it, like hairstylists. But then when it comes to deep conditioning my hair, what I have been loving recently is Auntie Jackie's curls and it's Auntie Jackie's Fix My Hair. What is the actual thing called? Auntie Jackie's Intensive Repair Conditioning Mask. So that is this. I need to kind of like block the light. Can't really see it properly because of the light, but I love this, and it is so, it leaves my hair feeling so lovely. It smells great too. Again, oh no, I didn't get this from Treasures, I just got this from the hair shop. This also is black owned. Other deep conditioner that I used to use before this was the ORS hair mayonnaise, and I've used it for like basically my whole life, even when I was relaxed. And I feel like it does moisturize my hair, but it leaves my hair feeling like it has a film on it, and I don't like that. So I was definitely on the lookout for a new deep conditioner, and I came across this, and I have been loving it. I would definitely recommend you get this. So I shampoo and condition my hair once a week when, you know, I can, and then I deep condition once a month. Also, it's just hygienic. I don't want to offend anyone, but yeah, it's just a hygiene thing as well. Your hair shouldn't be left for long not being washed. I work out a lot as well. Imagine if I didn't wash my hair every week after working out. Like, it's a lot. So definitely try it out. I know it's something that a lot of people don't like doing, washing their hair often, but I really recommend it. Like, you will have so much less products to buy, and your hair will literally feel greater, and you will see the difference in your hair and its manageability and all of that. If you have chemically treated hair, you also need to up the moisture. That could be a reason why your hair is breaking. You can have colored hair and it be long and healthy. You just need to up the moisture, deep condition a bit more, all of that. And just to let you guys know, oil is not a moisturizer. I am tired of seeing people saying that oiling your hair is going to moisturize it. Oil? Think about it. How is oil going to moisturize your hair? I don't see it. Oil. Moisture. Oil is not moisturizing. You need water. Water is moisturizing. That's why people always say get water-based products and all of this, all of that. Water is what's going to moisturize your hair. The only way I can understand people saying oil moisturizes your hair is as a sealant. I can see how it could seal in the moisture because it creates a barrier over the water, but it's not gonna initially moisturize your hair. So putting oil on your scalp when it's itchy and actually needs water and a shampoo is not gonna really do anything for you. So finally, moving on from the topic of dry hair, another reason why your hair may be breaking is because of the hair tools that you're using. I feel like it's pretty much common knowledge now amongst the natural hair community that you should be using wide tooth combs on your hair. Combs like this are, there's a time and a place for a comb like this, you know? When your hair's blow dried, you're straightening it, you're doing your edges, okay. But just everyday styling, you're asking for trouble. Another comb that I like and worked well with my hair is this comb. I don't know what it's called, but I love it. It has this long tail, which is very good for parting my hair, and this part is wide enough. Is it even this? Oh, that's why it's wide enough, because it's the same. It's basically the same. But I never realized that. I thought this was smaller. But yeah, wide tooth combs. Also, brushes are not your enemy. Some people don't like using brushes, but if you find the right brush, you'll be fine. I tend to go for brushes with more flexible bristles. Are these still called bristles when it's plastic? But yeah, more flexible parts, because then it doesn't really tug on your hair. I like using brushes like these, especially when my hair is full of conditioner and I'm like trying to detangle it and section it and, you know, do all of that. But yeah, brushes can be fine. I sometimes even use like a paddle brush on my actual hair, and I don't see like chunks of hair coming out. It's, you know, you just got to find the right brush for yourself. The next reason why your hair may be breaking is the hairstyles that you're doing. So if your hair is too tight and it's just, you know, it's just gonna cause a lot of tension on your scalp. That's why a lot of us have thinning edges, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I do have thinning edges. Woo! And even some people have thinning napes, like the nape of their neck is thinning. And also, one thing that I think most people don't think about is where you part your hair. So if you part your hair down the middle a lot and you're always like causing so much tension and a lot of like, and you have your hair really tight from the middle, you're gonna end I don't want to say you're gonna end up with, but you're not helping out, you know, the whole thing. Like, you could actually give yourself a bald patch. Your parting line where you keep parting could literally just start parting. Like, wow, wordplay. So, you know, switch up the styles. It's not everyday middle part. I'm speaking to myself here. Or if, you know, if you do always want to do a middle part, like me, side part doesn't really suit me. Don't pull on your hair so tight. So try to switch it up, but if you don't want to, or if you can't, just don't be pulling your hair too tight. Don't make it so, you know, just relax. Another thing with hairstyling is you want to be careful of the ends of your hair. So protective styling was initially a thing to protect the ends of your hair. So that's why it was a lot of like buns and, you know, plaits and stuff that you would do and then tuck the ends of your hair away. So you want to be careful of the ends of your hair. I like to do twists at the end of my hair. So if I need to, even if it's cornrows for my wig, or if I'm just like plaiting my hair for a style, I may start off with a cane row, or I may start off with a plait, but I'm gonna then split that from 3 into 2 and then twist the end. I feel like twists are so much more gentle on your hair. They're easier to take out as well, so there's none of that whole frustrating. So when it comes to taking out your hair, there's not that frustration with trying to untangle and take up that little plait. You can literally just untwist it. It's just a lifesaver. So definitely consider doing that. Also, when styling your hair, you just generally want to be gentle. So if you're taking out your hair, or if you're, you know, just packing it up or detangling it, anything, just be gentle with your hair. That way you reduce breakage. I've also heard someone say that if you need to detangle your hair, don't do it when you're in a rush, because when you're in a rush, you're more likely to just be combing away and not caring about any tangles and not being able to actually take the time to unknot anything that is knotted, or unmat your hair if it's, you know, matted up or anything. So the next reason why your hair may be breaking off at the ends or just, you know, around your scalp is because of stress. You know, you may be going through something literally physically, like pregnancy, or you may be stressed because of circumstances in your life, or just different. There's so many reasons why you could be stressed. So definitely take a look at, if you feel like you've tried everything and you feel like it's nothing to do with like hairstyling, hair tools and moisture and stuff like that, evaluate your life and see if maybe anything's stressing you out, and work on trying to alleviate that stress, and hopefully your hair will grow back. So the last reason why your hair may not seem to be growing is because of genetics. Now this is a bit more of a scientific-y thing, and I might not word it the way it needs to be worded. So I'm gonna be looking a bit more on the screen and trying to get the wording right. So the length of time individual hair strands on your hair stay in the growing phase, which is known as the anagen phase, is determined by your family genetics. So basically everyone's hair grows, but the period of growth varies due to your genetics. The life cycle of someone's hair strand may be 2 years, whereas the life cycle of someone else's hair strand could be cycle of someone else's hair strands could be like 5 years. So it will keep growing throughout those 2 years, then after that it will fall out. So I think you can, I'm not sure about this part, but I think within the 2 years you can do things to help stimulate the growth a bit more. So like increasing blood circulation to your hair, doing scalp massages, using certain oils. Rice water apparently is a thing, I've never tried it. But once those 2 years stop, the hair strand is gonna fall out. So it's just to do with the phase, it's just to do with the life cycle of your hair. So you may have a shorter life cycle or you may have a longer one. So just look around, look at your family and see the lengths of hair that you see. If you see that people in your family typically have shorter hair, then that's it, you know. Not to be biologically deterministic. Is that the word? Biological determinism. Hopefully some people know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just look at your family and see what typically is the length of people's hair. And there we have it. This video was full of a lot of information, so hopefully you took some notes. Hopefully this was helpful, and if you do have any questions, definitely leave them in the comment section and I will answer all that I can answer. There are of course so many other reasons why your hair may be breaking off, why it's dry, why different hairstyles don't work, blah blah blah, but we would be here forever if I just spilled all of that knowledge. So you know, you could also do a Google search, but again, you can ask questions down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video is a help to someone out there, and again, remember, your value, your worth, whatever, is not determined by the length of your hair. Some people may like to have long hair whilst others, you know, don't really care. Hair is hair. As I said, you can't come and die. Just embrace what you have, and you know, be patient also. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, you know, all of that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.